Before you can process a sales invoice within Reviso, you need to create a product in your product list. That needs to be linked to a product group, which is then linked to a nominal code, which is then linked to a VAT code. And I'm going to take you through this process. If you have installed a default setup, then this process is already installed for you automatically. But if you don't and you're importing your own chart of accounts, then you will need to set these up. And likewise, if you want to revisit your product groups, your product list and your product groups, then this will show you the guidelines to go through. So if we go to our sales tab, and then if we go to our products and our product list, so here's our product list down here, and you'll see that they are linked to a product group. So if you go to your product groups, so product group 1 relates to hardware sales. Now if this is a domestic customer, so in this case a UK customer, they will be charged to this account within your chart of accounts, and they will be charged 20% VAT. If your customer is a European customer and you have the VAT registration of that European customer, then they will be charged to 4009 and charge 0 VAT. If you don't have a VAT registration number for your European customer, then it will automatically go to domestic and be charged 20% VAT. Likewise, if you have a customer who's based abroad, then those sales will be charged to 4002 and it will be 0 VAT. And that is how your product groups work. You need to have them created, linked to a nominal code, which is then in turn linked to a VAT code. So if we go to your chart of accounts under Finance and Chart of Accounts, and you can see your sales codes here. So when you process a sales invoice for domestic market in the UK for hardware sales, it's going to be coded to this account and it's going to be charged 20% VAT. Likewise, any software, 20% VAT. Sales abroad has this code and this is 0 VAT, and you've got a code here for EU sales and services and EU goods and related services, and these are the VAT codes that are linked to these codes here. If you want to check your VAT codes, then you can go to Settings, All Settings, Finance, VAT Codes, and here you will see the list of the VAT codes. So sales and sales standard is 20%, sales abroad is 0, and sales to EU, whether it's goods or services, is 0. If you need any help with your product groups or your VAT codes or your product list, if you're setting up a new one or you're just amending your existing one, then you can check this video out, or you can call our support, or you can email us.